Hello, 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 everybody. Oh my goodness, it is Burns. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox Kitchen. Oh my gosh, we are here again. Yes, we are. I think everything is working. I think everything is all set up. Hello, hello, welcome. If you have never joined me before, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Burns. I am your certified detox specialist. And here in the Juicy Detox Kitchen, we get juicy, we detox, we eat some amazing food, and we prep some incredible food. And if you guys have been on the journey here with me in the last little while, over these past 52 days, you have been excited about what you are whipping up in your kitchen as well. Because I know I've been talking to you guys. I know I see you. Oh my gosh, I see you here. I see you here. Drop in and say hello. Make sure that your voice gets heard. Your comments are all going to be popped up on the screen, just like Ronnie here. Hello, Ronnie. How are you doing, darling? I hope you're having a great day. How are things down in sunny Mexico? Mexico. I love Mexico. I love Mexico. Good morning, Cindy. Cindy says, "Hey, girl." Alana says, "Just watching this morning's Bouncing with Berns." Yes, we talked a lot about food prep for in the event of a food shortage. You guys, we are prepping food. We are taking our power back. We're getting ready for anything that comes our way, right? And stuff is coming down the pike. I tell you, we need to do what we can to get ourselves and our families ready in the event of anything. Listen, it's just smart planning, right? Whether you believe it's going to happen or not. If it doesn't happen, if stuff doesn't happen, if we don't go through a planned food shortage, then at least we have a lot of awesome food that we can just grab and go from our freezer, right? So today what we're doing, let me share this out to my juicing groups first of all. And then we're going to get started. I want to make some cookies today, you guys. You guys like cookies? I want to make some cookies today. So I'm going to share this first with Juicing for Health, Juicing and Raw Food Support Group, and Solid Food Vacation / Juice Feasting. And I'm going to share this as well with some of my Dr. Morse groups, Sharing the Detox Diet by Dr. Robert Morse, ND, and fans of Dr. Robert Morse. There, I just did it. Hey, 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 Darcy. How are you? Thank you so much for tuning in and for saying hello. I think this might be your first time that you've ever commented in a class. Is that right? Hey, hey, hey. And Louise, hi, just speaking my voice. Yeah, baby. And Louise and I just had an awesome session on our one-on-one coaching call. And Louise, you are so amazing, brilliant. That was an amazing session. I got so much out of it. I was so fired up that when I went upstairs to my to Kaya's room to get the laptop so I can do the whole streaming thing here, we ended up having another amazing session up there with Kaya and Brookie. So that's why I'm a little bit late today, but so excited that we are here. Ronnie says, "I'm having a fab day in Mexico. I'm going to miss it once back at home in England." Yeah, Mexican weather is like, the weather here is beautiful. The fruits are amazing and delicious. I'm telling you. Did Dali approve the food yesterday? Oh, Dali loved the food. If you guys did not see him, I shared it on my stories. We actually didn't even get around to cooking the gnocchi that I made. What he did was he took the dough and he made it into, and I ate them, the rest of them this morning, but he made them into these little pressed quesadillas. And we can actually do that today. But he absolutely loved it. He loved it in his pan-seared quesadilla kind of thing, and it was so good. You guys, if you have not tried the pumpkin dough that we made yesterday, I'm gonna try to make that again today. But what I wanted to do was to show you how I make these delicious treats called sprouted buckwheat cookies. They're so easy to make. And what we're going to do is I've got right here the tray of sprouted buckwheat that I dehydrated. Actually, I put this in this morning. But yeah, look at these. Dehydrated buckwheat sprouts. So these are the buckwheat seeds that I sprouted, right? I showed you guys that over the last few days, right? Look at that little, you can still see the sprouts on them. They're crunchy, they're delicious, they are a little bit nutty. Oh yeah, that is delicious. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're gonna make some, I have the other tray as well. I think I'm gonna go grab both trays and kind of just get them all picked up off of the tray here. But look at that. Sprouted goodness. Buckwheat is actually, as you all know, especially my regulars here, buckwheat is a seed. It's a seed. It's not actually a wheat. It's not a grain. So it is not going to be acid forming in your body, because whenever you eat a grain like a wheat or oatmeal or rice, that leaves behind excess carbon molecules in the body. And what happens is that the body does not want any excess molecules of carbon, so it will convert that into carbonic acid so that the body can then get rid of the excess carbon molecules. But what happens in the body is that our bodies get so shut down, our kidneys get so shut down because of all the excessive protein that we eat, that it's not able to properly excrete the carbonic molecules, the carbonic acid from the body. And what happens is that that carbonic acid stays in the body and creates all kinds of dis-ease in the body. So what we're doing here instead is we're using this beautiful buckwheat, which we have sprouted by just soaking in water until it got its little, stems and roots going. You can see them here. Look at that. See the little roots on there, right? Whenever you sprout anything, whenever you sprout any seed, it makes all of the enzymes and all of the catalytic function within the seed. It makes it spring to life. And when the seed is sprung to life like that, it becomes this beautiful, nutrient dense, kind of different life force. The life force is kind of unleashed in it. And when we eat this, we get in so many nutrients. This is packed with protein. When people want to ask you, where'd you get your protein from? I get my protein from plants. Where do you get yours from? Oh, you still eating that dead flesh? Okay. Excuse me. So we don't get our protein from eating dead flesh. We get our protein from eating food that is alive, food that is beautifully bioavailable, like this beautiful sprouted buckwheat that we have sprouted and then put in the dehydrator to, again, preserve the qualities of the food as they are alive. Alive, baby. And I want to give a huge shout out to everybody who is watching this on the YouTube. Oh my goodness, we have 23 people here. We are enjoying class together. 16 on the Facebook, the balance on YouTube. I love this. I love you guys so much. Did you say there was another name or alternative we could use for buckwheat flakes? Yes, you can use quinoa flakes. Quinoa is another seed that is good to use. Hello, love. Hello, darling. How are you? And hello, everyone. And Cindy was saying, hey, Kelly and Ronnie. Love it, love it, love it. So yes, Dali absolutely approved yesterday. And if you check on my stories on Facebook, and I'm looking for my other phone here. I got my other phone. My other phone is currently running my other videos on, like, look at this. I kind of still need to figure out, how do you get the split screen where it's on the left and the right? Anyhow, I'm just running my other videos playing my other videos on my spare phone. Because, I want the views, baby. If, by the way, those of you who were asking before, if you play any of my playlists and you just hit play all in the playlist, it will automatically go to the next video. I can't do a 10-hour long video. I tried to download my 3-hour long video and it took forever, so it's not going to work. But that's how you can help me out with the views. And guys, it's working. My views on my channel, because you guys know I'm working to get monetized, right? I'm working to monetize the channel so that I can make a little bit of passive income while I add this beautiful value to all of your lives. Yeah, and it's spelled Quinoa, like this. That's what you want to look for. Yes, indeed. Yes, Ronnie. Yes. These are so delicious. So what these started out as, these buckwheat groats started out, I just buy these online, and I'm going to start stocking up on these, you guys. This is a really good price on Amazon. It's like $3.50 for this bag. And this bag, when soaked and sprouted, gives you about 6 cups of buckwheat groats. So yeah, that's how you spell quinoa. And I want to show you. Hang on one second. Yeah. Let me show you how I sprout these. Yeah. Okay, so what I do is I soak these in water, and these are the groats right here. And you can see how that water looks underneath, that dark color. That's because that's kind of the residue that's on the seeds. And so you just want to soak this for a few hours. You can use this. You can soak these, the ones that I had done over here on the tray that I just showed you. That was after I soaked them for, I think, about 2 or 3 hours, which is about how long these have been soaking for. And then I rinsed them out, and then I left it to sit on the counter to dry and to sprout. But I'm going to show you what that looks like. So this has been soaking for 2 or 3 hours. It is not really sprouted as yet. Not really sprouted as yet, but it will start sprouting. So this has been soaking since 9 o'clock. No, 7 o'clock. I put this in 8 o'clock. I put this in right before I started bouncing with you guys this morning. So what you want to do now is you want to rinse this out. You want to throw out that water down there, down below. And then you want to leave it on your counter where it, to sprout and to grow. Hey, Rockstar Ruiz in the house. Oh my goodness. Listen, I'm so glad that you guys are tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is the first time that you've ever been here, welcome. I'm Berns. I'm your certified detox specialist. And we are cooking it up today in the kitchen, but we're not cooking with heat, right? Even though we're cooking with fire, as the expression goes, we're not cooking with fire or heat because we don't want to kill our food and the enzymes and all the beautiful live properties in our food. So we're doing dehydrated food prep here today. Yesterday, you can have a little bit of cooked food in your diet. There's nothing wrong with that. Totally fine. But you just want to limit that to like about 20% if you want to continue a detox journey. And you want to, or at least a fairly accelerated detox, you want to have about 80% raw, 20% cooked. But you can have some cooked food. There's nothing wrong. We don't need to be afraid of cooked food, okay? But you want to have cooked food that is alkaline to begin with. Okay, let me just rinse these out. Okay, so that pot didn't get washed. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Hi, Dot. Come on in. Come on in, Dot. Hi. Hello. How is it outside? Hi, babe. Aw. Hi. This is Dot, in case you have not met before. Hi. Okay, and Kitty does not like to be picked up. She's an older cat, so we don't bug her with that. Sprouts kind of smell like dry, dirty, like dirty feet. Sprouts smell like, yes, sprouts can have I don't think it smells like dry, dirty feet. But okay. I could see that. I could see that. I could see that. So yeah, I was going to show you on the Instagram. Okay, come on now. This is an older iPhone that I have that I could not get a good trade-in value on when I went to update my phone. So I therefore kept it, and it comes in really handy now. But on the Instagram, let me just show you. Somebody was asking earlier if Dali approved of the stuff yesterday. So I just want to show you some of our, let me see, where do I show you? We'll go to the food cam. So yesterday, Dali was totally enjoying cooking these up. That was the dough that we made yesterday. And he was, let's just see. So that was the dough. And I story a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Hey there, Amy. Amy's in the house. This was me making up some gnocchi last night, which we never did get around to cooking for the last night thing. But there he is using the tortilla press to make these stuffed wraps. And they were really, really good. Like, look at that. That was the pumpkin dough that he put on the press. He pressed it flat, and then he filled it up with some of the raw vegan Bernsey burger and then some Ivar, pressed it again, and then made into the most deliciousness ever. So yeah, so go check out the Instagram stories. The stuff is all there. And yeah, kitties are hungry. They don't have any food in their bowl. Man, they're loving their raw carnivore food. Okay, so Alana. Oh, okay, so they aren't bad. Not really. Like if you're sprouting the buckwheat that can tend to have a strong kind of, I don't want to say odor because that's kind of misleading, but it can tend to have a very strong aroma. You want to make sure that you're rinsing them out and washing them really well, just like I did with these. It doesn't smell at all right now. So I don't know if they're bad. I don't know. Maybe they did go a little bad. I'm not sure, but this is what you want. You want to rinse them out, right? A couple of times, 2 to 3 times a day. Every so often you want to just walk by and give it a really good rinse out and let it just drip dry. But yeah, you have to sort of rinse them frequently, but taste them. If they smell and taste like smelly feet, then I don't know, maybe they have gone bad. But mine here have not. They are okay. Now you're making me second guess my. No, they just have a nutty aroma. They shouldn't smell bad. So maybe just give them a really good rinse out and see if that doesn't help. But these were sprouted for 3 days and then dehydrated for a couple hours, maybe less. I'm going to turn these into cookies. So it starts out like this. And if you are like me, if you are starting to really be aware that a lot of spiritual and philosophical and intellectual leaders are starting to talk more and more and more about a potential food shortage and planned food shortage as part of this whole coercion to be vaccinated. The two kitties are down here. They're like, meow, feed me. Then I would recommend starting to get some food storage done for yourself and your family. I'll give them a good rinse when Eric gets out of the shower. Okay, sounds good, babe. Give them a good rinse. How often were you rinsing them? That would be good to know. I'm going to go and grab some food for these kittens because they're both staring at me with that look in their eye of, oh my God, how can you be working with food and not fixing us anything? Oh, look at my sprouts just as I walk by. Check out the sprouts that we've been making here as well. This is another thing that I want you guys to focus on for your food preparedness. How is the feed? How is the... Ooh, what is that? Okay, focus, Berns. Focus. Where's the feed? Is it broken up? Okay, it's good. So what I want you to do is to start thinking about and start looking at how you can grow your own food. Look at that. I grew that in my very own kitchen, on my very own counter. Alfalfa sprouts, beautiful alfalfa sprouts. Look at that. That you can just eat. Look at that. Mmm. Mmm. These ones are a little bit squished down because I had the lid on, the top lid on. So these got a little bit squished down. Mmm. Alfalfa sprouts. I rinsed them twice yesterday. Okay, just give them another really, really good rinse. Really get down in there. Pull up rinse it with your hand as well as you're swishing it around in the colander. But yeah, how about that? You guys interested in growing some sprouts so that you always have living food for your family no matter what is going down? This is a great way. This is a great thing to start getting into. Start ordering your seeds online. Start ordering your seeds. Look at this. Great for putting in wraps. You can stuff this into nori rolls. You can put this into the pumpkin wraps. The dough that we made yesterday, you can make it into a wrap. Look at that. Beautiful, right? So good. So yeah, you want to definitely be getting this into your diet. And they're so good, you guys. Mm. Mm-hmm. Look at that. I grew these myself. I ordered sprouting trays. Those are going to be here on Sunday. And I'm really going to make sure to clean out that front office room. But today what I want to do is I want to make some cookies. Oh, and I have to feed the kittens. Hold on. Are you guys ready for some food? Mm-hmm. Yes, babe. It's coming. I know. Don't want to show that too much. My raw vegan kitchen with my raw carnivore kitten food. Come here. Yes. Yes, Dottie. Look, food. Come here. Come here. go. Enjoy. Bon appetit. Priatno. Priatno. Bon appetit. Yeah, so. Yes. Yes, Dottie. Yeah. Go ahead, eat. You're not hungry, clearly, or else you would be eating. So I'm going to just put these, if you're just tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. Alana says, I'll be back for the replay. I have both chiropractor and physiotherapy today. Love you all. Stay juicy. All right, babe. Have a good couple of appointments. We'll see you back on the replay. Mom Sprouting Seeds in Saskatchewan, Canada. Great seeds. Been ordering from them for years. Yes, Sharon. Awesome. I love your new profile picture, by the way. Super cute. Beach cruiser bike. Beautiful. Yeah, that's what I'm using for the for my, where is it? Where are my alfalfa seeds? So I had just gotten this little bag, but I'm going to start ordering this in bulk so that I always have seeds. I really highly recommend that you guys start ordering this and start stocking up on this in your pantry, because seeds are one of the things that they're going to start limiting as they try to start making food more challenging for us to get in order to, get us to do what they want us to do. Watch out, Dottie. I know that sounds a little bit vague and a little bit weird, but I'm just calling it like it is, baby. I'm just saying it like it is. Okay, so let's get these into a bowl. So by the way, they're called sprouting seeds. Yes. So these say, I'll just show you on this one. Oh, I lost my camera. That was weird. There we go. So these say sprouting seeds. And fresh organic sprouts. So yes. Yes, indeed. You can also sprout these because we sprouted them, right? We started growing them. I'm also going to sprout and maybe do some buckwheat microgreens. But for this recipe, what I did was I just dehydrated the sprouts after they had been sprouting for a few days. And you see they come back to this beautiful crunchy kind of experience, crunchy existence, as Tanny Raw would say. You guys know I love me some Tanny Raw in my life. Yes, I do. Sometimes it's just a big old mess up in here, which is totally fine. Totally fine. So I've got some sprouted buckwheat. Sorry, Dot. Sorry, Dottie. Just went to get the other tray of these so that I can just transfer all of the buckwheat. And you can use this in recipes. You can sprinkle this on top of your fruit bowls, on top of your chia pudding, all of that goodness. So what did I title this? Sci-fi. I can't remember what I titled this. Preparing for a food shortage. Is that what I said? Preparing for a food shortage. Yes. Ah, fun times, you guys. We are in the midst of some fun times. I mean, is that for real? Are they really planning a food shortage for us? I don't know. But I'll tell you what I do know. Too many of the people that I know, love, and trust and follow, and too many people who have been talking about exactly what's happening right now, but they were talking about that this was coming last year. You know, Ralph Smart did a video December 2019 where he literally described what was happening now, what's happening now, and describing that as things that were going to come for 2020. And when people like that start talking about how we need to start growing our own food and growing our seeds and sprouting and getting prepared for a potential food shortage, my ears perk up and they're like, oh, okay. Worst case scenario, I have a lot of extra food that I don't need right now that I can use and go and pull from. Best case scenario, I'm ready. You want to cut off my food? Bring it. Bring it. Or it could all be just totally, fear mongering, which I don't believe. I don't think so. But just for shits and giggles, what if there was a food shortage? Are you prepared? Let's have a discussion. Also, you need solar energy. Yes, let's hear what Emoji King, Emoji King is on the leading edge of all of this stuff. I plant my germinated seeds in my indoor garden, just saying I have my own seed bank or fruits, vegetables, medicinal herbs. Yes. Brilliant, Emoji King. Have to be ahead of the curve and make our own seeds because you won't be able to buy them. I know, right? God is draining the swamp. Just chill and watch the show. Yeah, same here. I believe that too. I'm just sitting back and going, well, look at that. Look at all that stuff that's going down. Interesting. If you're prepared, so just chill and watch the show if you're prepared. If you're not prepared, get prepared. Exactly. Preparedness planning is so important. It's actually what's going to help us stay away from being in fear mode, right? Yeah, also you need solar power. Yeah, we got to get on the solar power. We have a generator, but it's gasoline, right? So good afternoon, everyone. Berns, I never got a notification that you were on. No. Are you on YouTube as well? Stacy says, yes, I'm prepared. Stacy, how have you prepared? I would love to find out from you. How have you prepared for the worst case scenario? Have you prepared? What are you doing? What are you stocking up on? I agree with Emoji King. I started a garden in March, grow my own herbs and stocking on veggies and fruits. I regret I regret a little bit not doing a garden. That's okay. Sadly, I have canned my own food. Listen, if it comes down to a food shortage and you have to prepare and save your food in a way that is going to stand the test of time, don't be sad about having to can your food. As long as you're preparing and canning and pickling and jarring and preserving and dehydrating and freezing alkaline food at least you will have that working in your favor, right? I have not done any preparedness planning other than figuring out how to. Hey,
Hello.
oh my gosh, babe, I'm good. That's a nice surprise. You're home. Oh no, mom, lip gloss.
Yeah, I know. That's the one that burn?
That's the one that burns. Yeah, that's my lip plumping lip
Oh, you're
gloss.
kissing on this one now.
Yeah,
This one is late.
yeah,
That's the real time.
that's the real time. This one is so cute. How are you doing?
Good. I took a day.
You took an early day?
Yeah, I'm going to see the mechanic.
Oh,
you're
you
cold.
have
Your hands are
my
cold.
hands are cold, but you have something hanging down on your
Don't worry.
thing. My hands are cold.
It's supposed to be there.
Everything is cold.
Whatever is
I am
hanging.
the Berns. Nice to meet you. I'm the Berns. I have cold hands. Emoji King is saying, yeah, you need solar energy. We should really get. We're talking about preparedness and planning. Preparing for a food shortage. Are you prepared? What, as a raw vegan, thinking about preparing for a food shortage would give one incredible anxiety. At least it did for me when I first kind of became aware of all of this. So we are. You're gonna go see the mechanic. Okay, great. Dot is all excited. Dally is home. I know, me too. Oh, good. Stacy says, I have a wood burning stove, a wood burner, and a generator. Good. What else is Stacy doing? I have bags of dry beans and rice, 25 to 50 pounds. See, that's exactly the thing that I immediately thought of. Oh my God, preparedness, food shortage. I'm going to need, what does one do? Beans and rice, right? Well, beans are very hard on the body, and so is rice. And I understand if you have it, you have it. If you really need to use it, okay. But how can we go into these uncertain times when we might be looking at a food shortage? And what can we store in our preparedness pantry, our detox? Let's call it our detox pantry. What can we put into our detox friendly pantry, so that when and if the time does come, at least we have dry goods that we can continue to use? Well, I'm going to tell you what, this kind of stuff here, these buckwheat groats, this is the kind of thing that I am going to stock in my pantry in place of rice. I'm going to be sprouting, and so therefore stocking a lot of seeds so that I can just easily eat my nutrition in the form of green and alive food. What else do I want to get? I want to get, I'm going to stock chickpeas because I do allow chickpeas in my diet. I'm going to try to get as much buckwheat and buckwheat flakes as I can because I know what I can do with that now. And I'm going to get a lot of my vegetables either prepped down into like the Bernsey burger, which takes a large amount of chopped and finely chopped vegetables and condenses it down into small little packets of dense nutrition. That is the way I am going to go, because I don't want to go into the beans. It's one thing that I'm like, no, oh my God. I want to go in with alkaline food, even if it's dried alkaline food, even if it's pickled, even if it's frozen. I want to have alkaline food to be able to support my body, because I don't want to go down that acid road. I know what that got me before. That made me show up with dead, damaged cells in my system, cancer. So this is why I want us to prepare and to think ahead and to be like, okay, what can we do? My neighbors have extra fresh food, but you can't rely on other people. Your neighbors might up and run away and move away somewhere, or who knows what might happen to your neighbors. But it's great that they do and they want to share it with you, but you can't rely on, what if you fall out of love with each other, you and your neighbors? You know that happens, right? But you're getting ahead. You're getting your bags of dried stuff. I just want to I've been really racking my brain to think, what kind of dry food would I want to have in my pantry? And I got to tell you, it's the alkaline stuff, right? But we got to do what we got to do. So this is a time when I want us to start not being afraid of when this happens, not being, oh my God, what are we talking about? Doom and gloom now. I thought this was about up and upbeat detox stuff. It is. I'm going to be very freaking upbeat when I start getting my pantry sorted and situated. I just wish I had started sooner, but oh well, you can't, you can't go back and change what you didn't do in the past or what you did do. You can only change what you're doing moving forward, right? Emoji King said, no one is giving me a shot. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. I love to forage. It's amazing what's out there. Nettle seeds are amazing and give you energy. See, Natalie, I need to learn more about that too, about foraging for food, um, mushrooms, truffles, all of that kind of stuff. That sounds amazing. Where do you live, Natalie? Where are you foraging? Are you, I don't know, can you forage in the winter? You can, right? But we can prepare. No vaccine, thank you. The FDA has approved it, has approved it. If they did, I wouldn't trust them. The vaccine has aborted DNA fetus in it. They want to change your DNA. Yeah, man. Is that your Croatian partner? Yes, yes, indeed, Denny. I'll let him know that you said that when he comes back in. Oh my God, my heart totally just skipped a beat when he walked in. I was not expecting that. And he looks so cute. He's all freshly shaven. His little beard is all trimmed. Oh my God, he's such a delicious lover. Hey, Isabella. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you're back in class, girl. How are you? She says, Isabella says, hi, love. How are you? Thanks again for your help and your support, Berns. You're so welcome. That's why I'm here. That's why I came. You're a really good role, a good model of life for me. Since I started my detox, my pain in my pancreas, stomach, and back are worse. Okay. So I want you to just breathe through that. And I want you to remember something, Isabella. Let me get my class notes up here for 1 second. If you are detoxing your body and you're doing 80% raw, probably more, and you're definitely juicing, let's just run through really quickly what are the mild cleaning symptoms. What are the symptoms that you can expect to experience if you are cleaning your body? What are the mild cleaning symptoms? Minor aches and pains. You're going to feel those aches and pains in your organs and in your tissue wherever is weakest, okay? Here are some more, right? Look at all of these. So you might be experiencing any number of these all the way down. I need to get some juice out of the fridge. I'm dry, right? So minor detox symptoms or cleansing reactions could be minor aches and pains. As we go up to moderate, we have more pain in joints, pain in old injuries or in degenerative areas of the body right down here. Do you see that, Isabella? So the fact that you're experiencing pain, first of all, I want you to let yourself know that if you've been detoxing, that is a reaction to, that is something you're going to feel as your body's cleaning itself out, right? And then, the whole list of these. By the way, these are from the master detox, the master class that I did, Detox 101. And this video, Detox 101, is linked in the description of this video. So make sure that you check that out. But look, even as we go up to strong, right? We've done a lot of damage to our bodies. So we are going to feel something really strongly when we create it, and we're going to feel it really strongly when it's on its way out, when it's leaving the body. Hello, how are you was the translation. Thank you so much. He's doing great. So yeah, so don't be freaked out by those pain in your pancreas, stomach, and back are worse. That's going to happen. Just stay with it, Isabella. These detox symptoms do pass, and this is a sign that your body is healing those tissues, so you're good. Can the Bernsey burger what? Can the Bernsey burger transform your life? Yes, they can. Stacy says, I rarely use them anymore, but if I'm short on food, I'm going to use them. Exactly. I totally know. I totally get it. I would make sure if I were you, And this is what I'm going to do. I would stock up on chickpeas for my beans, like my, a little bit of that substance that you're looking for. I am going to start putting through my juicer and pulverizing with their liquid, my vegetables, and I'm going to start packing those into flattened out freezer bags. And I'm going to get a new freezer. I'm going to get an upright freezer, all freezer upright, and I'm going to start. I'm going to start going to town. I just wish I thought of this and I knew about this more in the summer when fruits and vegetables were like plentiful. Like I would pass by in the little farmer stand. I would pass by and they'd be selling like bushels full of peppers for like $5 a bushel. And I'm like, what would I do with all of that? I wish I knew. I wish I knew then what I know now. I'm ordering 25 pounds of buckwheat groats too. Excellent. Where are you ordering yours from? And what is your price? How much are you getting for yours? I can bring breatharian if necessary, but that's tough in this cold climate. Yeah. My dad's entire house in California is completely solar, says Amy. I thought he was kind of overkill a few years ago, but now I think it's cool. Learn about your light body. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Somerset, UK. Yes, you can still do it in the winter. Okay, I'm gonna have to learn a thing or two about this. That's why I'm king. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That is why. If we were eating fruit when recovering from old injuries in the past, who wouldn't be trying to heal them now? Yes. Hello. It's going good. Yeah, Amy's dad is cool for sure. Can them in a canning jar. Yeah, so you can do canning in a canning jar for sure. I ordered a ton of sprouting seeds on Amazon. What kind of seeds did you order, Amy? So far, the only real microgreens that I really like are alfalfa sprouts, to be honest with you. But I'm open to trying other ones. Sharon says, I took lemon, ginger, curcumin with water to help me with my gallbladder pain. Thank you so much, Sharon. Look at you guys. Look at how amazing we are up in here. We've got people that are experiencing some stuff, some detox symptoms, and then we got students who are like, hey, babe, this is what I did, and it really helped me with my gallbladder pain. You might want to try this. You guys are amazing. Where else are there any other interactive like this communities on social media? I have not seen it like this before ever. So can I give you guys a huge congratulations for supporting each other and for coming together and for growing this community. That is amazing. So you might want to try that, Isabella. Lemon, ginger, curcumin with water. I'm not sure what curcumin is, but you can Google that and you can find out, with water to help me with my gallbladder pain. Stick with the old galactic gangsters. Yes, you are. I ordered my bulk seeds at sprouting.com. Okay, awesome. Organic raw white buckwheat, 25 pounds per case, $100 on nuts.com. Okay, well, let's go over there on my iPad over here. That's nuts. Are you serious? That's nuts. Because that's what I want to do. I want to just have this. I don't want to do rice. I want to be able to do, where are we? I want to be able to do this. All right. I want to be able to, hellonuts.com, buckwheat. Organic sprouted buckwheat. No, I don't want sprouted buckwheat. I just want buckwheat seeds. Groats. Organic gluten-free buckwheat groats. Yeah. A 1 pound bag is $7.99. Hey Siri, how many pounds in 500 grams? So 500 grams is 1.1 pound. Now I know this is their 1 pound bag, but where is their 50-pound bag? Do they have a 50-pound bag? Because guess what? On Amazon, this is $3.50 for the same thing that they have listed on nuts.com. And that's including free shipping. Amazon is cheaper. These are the Inari brand, organic Inari brand. So I don't know. Where is the, I just see 25 pounds. Okay, so let me just type in buckwheat and take out the groats. Whole toast organic raw white buckwheat. Okay, let me click on that. There we go. $4.99 for a 1 pound bag. 100. Are these prices American? So 25 pounds, that would be 25 of these. I need a calculator. I need a calculator. We are figuring some stuff out here. Are you guys having fun? I haven't seen, hold on. Let's check out the Amazon. I assume they're American prices too. So let's see. So a 25, let me get my calculator up because I am unable to do mental math. And my brain just needs a calculator. So $99 divided by 25 pounds, that's $3.96. So it does work out to comparable, but that's not comparable because $3.96 is what you would pay per pound, or it says slash $3.99 per pound, but I get $3.96. But anyhow, $3.99. So $4 a pound on that, but $4 American for me is it's so funny using an older phone when you're used to the size and the way I'm just on my old iPhone here. Number one, it feels like a toy because my new one is like 11. My 11 is so much bigger. Okay. What am I on here for? Okay, Etsy.com. So, oh, for heaven's sakes, come on. So let's just say $4 American. Holy slow phone or what? Oh my God, just like. So that's like $5. That works out to be $5 Canadian. $4 US is $5 Canadian. Okay. On Amazon, however, do I have an Amazon app on this phone? No. Let me download an Amazon app so I can literally check this out in real time with you guys. So Amazon. God, and then I gotta sign in. Maybe it'll remember my login information, right? On Amazon, you can get this for $3.50, I think it is. Curcumin is the active compound that is in turmeric that gives turmeric its health benefits. Okay, awesome. You know, the thing about isolating curcumin, though, Sharon, is that when you isolate an active compound from the thing like turmeric, you're basically creating a supplement. That is a supplement of turmeric, right? When you take out the other stuff that we think isn't active, All of those things that are removed to sort of isolate just the one element that is supposed to have the most health benefits, you remove all the catalytic enzymes, the enzymatic action of the rest of the plant, the rest of the root, which actually makes the curcumin work in the body. Why not just go with the pure turmeric? I'm just asking. I've just started looking for bulk for this because I'm tired of running out. I know. I know. Okay, so here's Amazon. Let's see if it'll remember my login information. Hey, Rhonda. Right? I thought so. Rhonda said, this is such great information for bulk sprouting seeds. I've been watching and listening while making some raw veggie collard green wraps. Yes, girl. Where's my bell? Ringing the bell for you, Miss Rhonda. You've been absolutely crushing it on this journey, babe. I could not be more proud of you or happy for you. Thank you, Berns. You're always on point. Oh my God, you're so welcome, babe. Okay, so let's look for buckwheat groats. I feel like even typing on this, like I'm typing on a baby phone, a toy phone, you know? Here we go. So the same 1 pound is $3.49. Ah, see, this arrives after Christmas. Wow, in stock December 22nd. Y'all, this stuff is starting to sell out. Bam. So what I like about these is that they're individually packed as well to make it kind of really easy for grabbing and prepping. It's $3.49 Canadian. It's $3.49 Canadian for a pound. So I would be saving $1.50 versus going through this American company. Interesting. I highly recommend stocking up on buckwheat groats, you guys. If there's one thing that you can take from today's class, stock up on buckwheat groats. Start figuring out a way to sprout your food. This is alfalfa. Here we go. All right, this is alfalfa. Look at this alfalfa. Look at this live food. This was just 5 days, I believe. Look at this. You can roll that into a nori wrap. You could eat it just like that. No soil. I did not use any soil to grow this. Grown right on my countertop. Beautiful, densely nutritious food. You can put that in a salad. You know how much beautiful raw vegan dressing that will soak up? Look at that. Mm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I think Amazon would be better for me. Everybody is different, right? Different places you can get. This is also shipping from the United States. So I don't know what they're, let's see. Let's just add to cart. And let's proceed to checkout. I want to continue as a guest. How much is shipping? Gosh, I don't want to enter all my stuff. Okay, I'll do it just for the sake of checking it out. That's not my postal code. And by the way, I freaking love that you guys watch this show and watch as you are in the kitchen and as you are juicing your juice. What are you guys doing right now? Drop it in the comments. Let me know. Are you working on fulfilling your orders, Amy? By the way, if you guys need to get something or want to get something from a class member to support a class member's business, then what I would love you to do, I don't know if you're in the market for picking up a gift for your mom or a beautiful female in your life, a daughter, your sister, your mom, your grandma, your wife, or if you are a fashion forward gentleman and you want to wear your man jewelry. Amy has some great stuff, you guys. Go to her Etsy store. I'm going to type it in here. Let me get the address. Hold on. Let me pull up a new browser. By the way, can I just say, shout out to everybody keeping this chat going. This is literally your class. I'm just hanging out in my kitchen, right? Inviting you guys to come along on this journey with me. You guys are what makes this class so frigging spectacular. So can we give a huge shout out to all of you? What are you guys doing right now as you're watching this, as we're hanging out together? You got to listen to something, right? You got to put something on. What better way to spend the time? Oh my God. What are you guys doing? LOL, I was making laundry detergent. Stacy, you're doing it all, babe. You're making your own laundry detergent. You're canning your food. You're ordering your bulk seeds. I want to be you. When I grow up, I want to be just like you. Oh my God, those are some skills. I was making laundry detergent. Now I'm browsing online for these groats as you're listening to me. What else are you guys doing? You guys are awesome. But yeah, Rhonda, it just tickles me so much in such a delightful way that you guys are listening to me while you're in your kitchens and you're working it out. I'm telling you. Let me just scroll down here and see. I love sprouts, says Karen. Karen, hi. How's your mom doing, sweetie? How is your beautiful Demetra doing? Demetra is Karen's mom. She just turned 94. 94. She celebrated 94 beautiful, amazing years, and she's still going strong. Happy birthday again, Demetra. We love you. Karen says, I love sprouts. I eat cups of them a day. They are truly so good for us and so cheap. So, Karen, what are your favorite sprouts? What are your favorite sprouts? Look at me. I've just been munching on these today. And I cannot wait for my sprouting trays. I just ordered 2 just to see, but I found a really good link. For sprouting trays. What are your favorite sprouts? These are alfalfa are my favorite sprouts. So cheap. You can grow it at home. Listen, if you wanna make a food shortage for us to suffer under, I will grow my own freaking food. And I will show my people how to do the same. I'm not going down with this shit. I'm going to continue to eat my high-vibing food, y'all. I'm not going down with no sinking shit. I'm going down eating this deliciousness. Put some of those alfalfa sprouts in dirt, grow it. But then I have to deal with dirt. Dude, I am not a gardener. I tried that. In the summer when I was growing sprouts at my sister's, I did that. I don't want to deal with dirt. I'm sorry. If you want to deal with dirt, go for it. Okay, enough of this fooling around. Let's grow some sprouts right now. Enough of this fooling around. Isabella says many thanks. You're welcome, babe. You know where to find me. You can find me here 3 times a day, usually. Right? 8 a.m., 12 noon, approximately, and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You have a question for me? You want to confirm if something is happening, if you should be concerned, or what would Berns do? What would Berns do? If you want to know what would Berns do, you jump in on here any class, babe, and you ask me your questions, okay? Because number one, a lot of other people will benefit from your question. You think that you're the only one that's dealing with something because we're so focused on our body, because we're in so much pain or fear or worry about what's happening in our body. But let me tell you what, there are a multitude of people behind you and around you and in front of you who have experienced these things, who are experiencing these things, and who will experience these things, okay? I got alfalfa stuck in my teeth. And you are going to have helped a lot of people, Isabella, by you asking your question. So that's why I'm always saying, don't feel shy. If you're watching this right now and you have a question for me, my God, ask it. Especially if I'm live, guys. I don't even have time anymore to go through my comments on my Facebook page after the video uploads. Honestly, I don't. I understand now why some people who get really proficient at helping people in this communal way and grow a brand as an influencer doing this, I understand why they don't all get back to all their comments. I am so sorry. But the best way to talk to me is live right here, right now, for free. I am always going to make these classes free for you guys, freely available and for free. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's lots of ways that the universe blesses me with financial abundance. I don't need to pay for you to get this kind of interaction. I know that might sound crazy because there are a lot of people that have their own private club and exclusive whatever. But I want everybody to have this exclusivity with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just limit that to people who can afford to pay those prices, because I know I've never been able to afford to pay those big private exclusive club membership fees. And it's like, so we are here together. We're doing this together. So you're so very welcome. Come here anytime, all of you. Ask me your questions here. And if I can see the question, if I'm live, I will answer it to the very best of my ability. Because also, not only are other people going to learn that they're not alone in their symptoms that they experience in the body from acidosis, and the symptoms, the detox cleansing symptoms that they experience in the body as these things are being healed out of their body. Not only are they going to feel like, okay, I'm not alone, other people have experienced that, but they're going to get the value of my experience and my certification as a detox specialist to help guide you through that experience that you're having. And you're going to be able to help so many people along with me. We are going to help so many people together. So we are truly in this together. So you're so very welcome. I'm so glad you said that. You came. For those of you who don't know, Isabella was in class yesterday or the day before, I think. And she came in and she said, hey, I know this is not like, because I was cooking in the kitchen. That's what we do here, which we will eventually get to. I'm going to make cookies because I'm feeling for something decadent and comfort foodie. We're going to be making some peanut butter sprouted buckwheat cookies. So my intention was, a couple of days ago, she came in, it was cooking. She said, hey, I don't know if this is the right place and time to ask you, but how do I get in touch with you? I have a question that I want to ask. How do I private message you? How do I get in? Because Isabel is watching from YouTube, and on YouTube, how do you contact a content creator? There's no place to send an email. I can drop a comment in the comment box, but I have a private question that I want to ask, or I really want her to see this. I need some juice. Hang on. I got some beautiful, pure grapefruit juice. Oh my God. So good. So first of all, cheers to you. Congratulations for coming. Congratulations for investing in yourself. Congratulations, Stacy, for making your own laundry soap, doing all of your own canning, getting prepared for whatever may come, getting stocked up on your seeds. All of you guys, congratulations. Cheers. This is for you. Let's all pause for a moment, whatever you're doing. Go wipe your hands, Rhonda. Collard wraps, hold on a second. I want everybody to raise some juice to yourselves and to all of us here together. Raise your juice and let's give a cheers. Let's celebrate us. Cheers to us, right? Cheers to you. Cheers to me. Cheers to all of us who are living this lifestyle and just freaking loving it. You know what I'm saying? We're out of fear mode. We're not in fear of, oh my God, what's going to happen? But we're like, oh, we need to prepare for shit that might go down. Let's go. How do we prepare a detox friendly pantry in case of a food shortage? How do we do that? Bam, bam, cheers. Let's go. Oh, if we have a food shortage, I will seriously miss the fresh fruit because I stuck up here in Canada. I don't have fruit trees in my backyard. So if you do, appreciate the shit out of that, all right? If you live in a climate, if you live on a property that is full of fruit trees, if you know people that have fruit trees, if you have access to fruit right now, naturally, locally, Ronnie, right, in Mexico, beautiful fruit, appreciate the shit out of that. I wish that would be my life right now. I really do. But it's not. But you know what I do have? I have access to a shit ton of good fruit right now that I could prepare and put in the freezer. I have a crap ton of great access to vegetables that I can prepare and put in the freezer. Still alive food, still detox friendly. Am I going to be in high detox mode if that happens? No. But I'm going in clean, motherfucker. I'm going in so clean to what's about to come that I can handle a little bit of rice. I could handle a little bit of chickpeas. I'm not even going to go to the rice because I have my freaking solution for that. I'm going in clean. I'm not going in needing to detox. You hear what I'm saying? I'm starting now. You're starting now. We're doing this now. If you haven't started a detox, this is the time. Get clean before any crap comes flowing down the path for us with food shortage, if it happens. And if it happens, you go in clean and you have a detox-friendly pantry ready to go. Ready to go. Ready to go. You have your freezer filled with amazing chopped vegetables. And even better yet, put it through your juicer on the homogenizer blade so you don't juice and squeeze out the juice, but you get the pulverized vegetables because you don't have time. I just realized this too. I don't have time to make that many. How much time do I have and how long does it take to make all that vegetable stuff for the burgers? I don't have time to do all that, but you know what I do have time to do? I could at least get all of the vegetables that I would use, pulverize them down in my juicer, pack them in flat Ziploc bags, squeeze out all the air, press it flat so that it stays, it's like super efficient in that freezer for space. Because putting in a whole bag, let me show you. Let's do this. We're going to do this together today. Cookies, you'll have to wait. Or maybe we do the cookies first. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But here's what we're going to do. Look at this. No, it was so hard. Hold on. Let me see what you're saying. We had a food shortage in the UK because everyone was panic buying no fruit and veg for nearly 2 weeks. Oh my God. It was so hard. I wasn't ready. When did that happen, Natalie? Cheers to all of us. Yes, fearless warriors, taking responsibility for ourselves. Yes, Louise, and teaching our children how to do it too, and helping our children wake up. I said to Kaya, this is what's going down. All right. We sat and we watched, she came to me really genuinely concerned about, how some of the people in her life are just not on the same page and just like uh, think that all of this is just a conspiracy theory. Meanwhile, it's a fucking reality. Look outside your door. Look at Natalie is talking about it. Dude, Natalie, me talking about a food shortage is not a conspiracy theory. If you're experiencing a food shortage and I didn't even know about that. I didn't even know about that because I don't watch the news and I limit myself to when I'm on YouTube that I'm watching stuff that brings me to a higher level and not some mainstream media that is shoving down my throat what they want me to hear and listen to. When all you hear on mainstream media is the same party line on the radio, the same line, no matter what radio station, it's like, what the fuck is going on? Where are the people that are awake? Because I know there's a lot of us out here. When COVID came in March to us, the food shops were empty. There you go, right? Oh man. So how do you prepare now? Natalie, what have you done since then? Are you prepared for if it happens again? And if it happens again, if it happens for a longer period of time, are you ready? Rhonda Jackson says, cheers, good people. Yes. Kelly says, I was drinking a lot of ginger, turmeric, and lemon. I thought it was giving me hot flashes. I realized it was time for my bioidentical hormone pellets. You realize it was time for your bioidentical hormone pellets, what? For you to start taking them? Or that could have been a detox symptom that your body needed to heal out, and you will experience hot flashes. That's hot flashes is also pituitary. Anything reproductive, anything hormone related reproductively, it's a pituitary functioning and weakness. When is Dr. North posting another video? I love him. I don't know. He's been really busy. He's been quiet since October 31st, since his Halloween video. Oh, good. Alana says, I'm back for a little bit while I drive. I rinse them and they smell better. Thank you, Berns. Okay, awesome. Sharon said, love sprouts and microgreens. Use Pro Mix potting soil. It's not dirt. It grows great speckled pea sprouts, my favorite. Except I'm just not doing it. That's great advice. I love you. I fucking love you. I frigging wish I could do that. I cannot do the soil. I'm not doing it. I will take unspeckled pea sprouts, but I'm just going to do it soil hydrophonically or hydroponically. How do you say that? Rhonda says, yes, your vibes and teaching in every class is so good that it makes it easy to listen to you while making lunch or doing chores. Well, girl, I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love being here with you guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Oh, Janita says, glad to be one of your people. Love you, Berns. Thank you. I'm so glad that you're one of my people too. Yes. All righty. Sharon says, for those who without a dehydrator, there is a great raw food company in BC called realrawfood.com. They sell all kinds of great raw food that can be stored just in case. Putting in an order today. All right. Well, let's go check it out. This is what we do in this class, and especially in our kitchen class when I'm not teaching a master class. When I teach a master class, oh baby, you get a real master class, all right? Complete with whiteboards and everything. These kind of classes, when we're in the kitchen, when we're getting real, when we're sharing, when we're talking, these are really juicy classes as well, because you also get a chance to really, well, you always get a chance to be heard in my class, but when I'm going through class notes, I'm focused on the class whiteboard notes. But this is awesome. I love the resource. Look at the resources that we're sharing. How many people are right now going to their other device, because you're staying on the Facebook profile? How many people are opening a browser window right now looking up real raw food? Like me. Like, where else can you get this level of like engagement and sharing and value that we add to each other's lives? Where? I don't know. Can somebody please drop it in the comments where? Because I want to be in that class as a student. 100%. If somebody else is doing something like this and you guys are holding out on me and you're not telling me, come on now. Be nice. Tell me. Where is it happening? I freaking love you guys. Products. Okay. Wow. BC looks beautiful, eh? Cases by the case. All right. All right. Ooh. Damn. Thank you so much for this, babe. They're a Canadian company too. I'm going to save that as a favorite. All right, all right, all right. Oh my goodness, this is exhilarating. You guys, we are all learning so much. We are sharing so much, right, Emoji King? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stacy says, LOL, thank you. Just my life. I live in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, when you live in the middle of nowhere, you kind of learn to be a pioneer woman of sorts, don't you? Ooh, Sharon, sprouting.com is in Canada. Buckwheat hulls starting at 100 grams for $2.97. See, that's the thing. 100 grams for $2.97. This is 500 grams for $3.50 on Amazon. But I will find them as well. Let's find them as well. Sprouting.com. Because, you know, we need to come together and share these kind of resources so that we know where are the best places for these kind of things, right? Karen says, working and waiting for a client to come in and cut their hair. Do you want one, Berns? Do I want a haircut? I think I'm starting to get to that point where I do need a haircut. And I did not shave my head today. I usually shave my head every other day. So as I'm looking at my head going like this, I'm like, I should have done that. But I was late on, I was busy doing stuff. What was I doing this morning? Well, I did the jumping class. Anyhow, I was busy because I had a 10 a.m. One-on-one session with Anne Louise, so I didn't shave my head. I'm like, nobody's going to notice. And now I just made a 3-minute thing about it. Shit. I'm so silly. Oh, yes, I was about to put in my, let me finish properly my shout out for our girl, Amy. So Amy's, oh, no, I'm not typing on the keyboard because that is, okay. Amy's Leather Lane on Etsy.com. So you guys need to go and check out Amy's Leather Lane. Let's just keep that ticker up for a little bit. All right. Amy's Leather Lane. Amy is our girl. Amy is our girl, you guys. We got to support our people. Amy is the incredible, beautiful, creative genius behind Amy's Leather Lane on Etsy. And if you guys need anything special, especially now as Christmas gifts, you have until December 15th to order from Amy's Leather Lane on Etsy. You got to go and check out her jewelry that she's got, guys. It is spectacular. I'm still having a hard time deciding what I want. So go and check her store out because number one, it's beautiful stuff. Number two, Let's support our people. All right. Let's support our people. And if you have a store and you're selling stuff and you want a little bit of exposure, freaking let's go. Let us know. Send me your information. Let me go check it out. Let's go. I want to share with the world what you guys are doing. Janita says, waxing my floor and putting up Christmas decorations. Oh, nice. Our tree is up. Our tree is up right over there. I bought blue lights. I'm freaking out. Should I put the blue lights on it or not? Should I make it go? Should I just have a tree full on blue lights? Let me know in the comments. I have them. I bought them, but now I'm like, I don't know. I'm scared. It's like, it's just lights, Burns. You don't like it, just take it off and put the white lights back on. So we have not really started to full on decorate the tree as yet, because you got to put the lights first and then the decorations after. You can't go in there and messing with the lights after. So I'll pull off a few of the decorations, but I love Christmas decorating. I hate taking them down though. I find that when I take down my Christmas decorations, the whole house feels empty. It's like, oh my God, where are the decorations? So I love that. I bet you your home looks gorgeous, Janita. You have so much style, Let's see, where am I on the comments? On the comments. Okay, so what we're going to be doing, I'm going to show you as part of this Are You Ready for a Food Shortage episode on In the Kitchen with Berns, on the food shortage preparation video. We are going to do something where I'm going to show you what I have in mind to do. Right? So yeah, Sharon, the soil, it sounds great. It sounds great, but I really hate dealing with soil and with dirt and with mix potting, whatever. I don't like it. I'm lazy. I'm too damn lazy. I mean, I'm sure it could be fine. I'm sure I would be able to do it, but it's just like, ay, 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 ay. Oh, I missed the point. Oh, that's absolutely common around here. Plant them to harvest more sprouting seeds so you don't have to buy them, so you can have them when they don't sell them anymore. All right. Well, why didn't you say that? I'm like not that smart. You have to like lay it out like I'm in kindergarten sometimes, okay? That's why I love Dr. Morse's work. He lays it out so simple. It's like even somebody in kindergarten can understand that. Having some grapefruit juice. Okay, well, I need to find out more about that. I need to dive into that for sure. How big would the plants have to get in order to produce seed? I have so much to learn from you, man. Great knowledge being given freely by Berns. Yeah, man, always free. Do you juice sprouts or just eat them? For me, just eat them. Like I've been munching on this all morning. It took me 5 days to grow. You get a bunch of these little containers. You just make up a bunch of daily nutrition for yourself. Look at that. Mm. They're so good. Beautifully crunchy. Absolutely exquisite. I don't juice them. I would think you would need a lot of, I mean, I've juiced wheatgrass before. I have grown and juiced wheatgrass before. Went grocery shopping, then made a batch of Bernsey burgers using butternut squash. Yes, then made a small batch of juice all after rebounding. I'm pooped, right? Right, Kristen? It's a lot of work, man. And you're just doing an amazing job. Are you doing your legs up, Karen? Kristen posted in the group with her feet up on the wall. Are you over your guilt about putting your feet on? Don't put your feet on the wall. Oh my God. Are you over that? Because first of all, you have beautiful feet, babe. Those feet have carried you a long way. You're healing so beautifully. I love you. So yeah, Put your feet up. How's it been? How's the feet up been? Oh, I missed a comment up here. Hold on. Emoji King says, Karen, please leave her mohawk alone. We should all be wearing mohawks. Oh, I could totally use, and I would love to have a little cleanup at the barber, you know. I do it all myself, so I know some of my lines are not as sharp and crisp as it would be at the barber, but good enough for me. Oh no, she's not trying to change the mohawk at all. She just wants to get her hands on my hawk. She just wants to play with my hawk. You know what I mean? She wants to be like, oh my God, let me get in there. Let me just get just a little trim. I could use a little trim. She just wants to play with my mohawk because she loves it so much. She's not gonna hurt it. Stacy says I buy a little each week and then we use so I can store it away. I freeze gallons of juice at a time also. Last week I couldn't get pineapples anywhere. I'm in Iowa, but I still have pineapple juice this week because I had extra. Same with the other stuff. Yeah. You're doing it, Stacy. I'm so proud of you, man. Dally freezes watermelon juice. I don't. I don't freeze my juice. I'm going to be a little bit like crying a little bit when we don't have access to this, if that ever comes. Hopefully it won't. Hopefully enough people wake up and say, enough. Right? Hopefully more people like me start really talking about, carefully, of course, because, you know, I don't want to get banned anywhere. If I get banned somewhere, then I can't be a big influence for you to change some things that you need to change. I'm ready now. I dried food also. That what started by foraging. That's what started my foraging journey. But there are limits on what people can buy still. Crazy. In the summer, it's too hot to grow veggies down here, so I grow hydroponics in the spare room. Kept me in kale and lettuce all summer. Very awesome. Very, very cool. We need to start doing that too. We have a grow light. We have space to do some growing. We're going to need to do it. But, you know, here in the middle of winter, it's kind of harder. But we have we turned our shed into a little green room. So we just need to get on it a little bit more. And my front room is going to be my sprouting room. So I need to, after class today, I need to clean out that front office room, completely clear it out, because I want to make that my sprouting room, because it's a full sun room all day long. Yes, I did not know what you meant, babe. You know that now. Hold on a second. Oh, hey there, Amin. Thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to the class. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you are here. This is the first time I'm seeing your comments, so welcome, welcome. How long does it take to eat food properly after surgery? Well, I don't know. What kind of surgery did you have, honey? You know, I would say that the best thing I would do after surgery, if I were to go through surgery again right now, knowing what I know and doing what I do, is I would just stick to fruit juice, because it is going to be the most beneficial for you. I might add in some vegetable juice because you know, you want to have some amino acids in you and some good building structure, because your body is going to be in healing and building mode right now. But I would stick to juices. I would stick to juices. It's going to be the easiest to digest. It's going to be the gentlest on your stomach. I wouldn't go with a very high level astringent juice like grape juice or lemon juice or any citrus juice. Maybe I want to start, you know, somewhere else. Any kind of juice that doesn't feel too astringent on you when you drink it. And what does that mean? That means like It can cause like a lot of bowel movements, for example, or it might just cause a higher level of detox within your body, which might be a little bit too, you know, you might want to heal a little bit, but listen to your body. Amin, that was a great question. I want you to listen to your body on the subject of what do I feed myself after surgery. You might also want to, by the way, I'll come back to that, but you want to look into the Dr. Morse herbs, the immune system formula. If you have access to ordering and taking the herbs, the immune system formula, really good for post-surgery. And of course, you want the basics, right? You want your kidneys, you want your adrenals, you want your GI tract and your bowel formulas. Um, so I would go gentle with juicing. It's going to be the easiest for you to digest. This doesn't require any big digestion. It just gets transmuted right through your body as you drink it. It doesn't require big digestion like other stuff does. So I hope that that helps, honey. And I hope that you're going to recover really, really smoothly and that you are open to fruits, melons, and berries, baby, right? And vegetables and nuts and seeds for your healing and continued healing. So hopefully you don't have to go through whatever it is you had surgery for again. There it is. Go on to Etsy.com for Amy's website and type in Amy's Leather Lane and you will see it come up. I'm having a suit tailor made for me. I might like some bling bling. That is awesome. And Kristen is laughing. Yes, I know what you meant. Tailored for you. I might need some more jewelry to go with my new suits. Yeah, man. Get some bling bling. Her stuff is really beautiful. You'll love it. Leather, beautiful, precious stones. Sharon says, I chop pea shoots and add to my salads and put them in fruit smoothies, adds a deeper flavor. Back in the day, I used to make goat's milk kefir smoothies with strawberries and pea shoots. Gets lots of volume with these sprouts waxing on. I used to have a business growing and selling these microgreens. Sharon, that is so cool. That is so cool. Kindergarten, I went to summer school 9 times. Oh my God, Emoji King. I sat by the window looking at the clouds. Aw, I could totally see you doing that. That's so cute. What does she freeze them in? Freeze what in? Oh, what bags does Kelly use to freeze juices? She mentioned it previously. Yes. What was that? Let's see. Was that called Zip Freeze? Kelly, are you on, babe? Kelly's being really, really busy. I think they were called Zip or something. Okay, juice freezer bags. Let's see. Just looking it up on my other phone over here. Okay, so these are 100 items. I freeze my juice in mason jars. We have frozen juice in jars as well. You got to be careful because sometimes they break. Yeah. So the ones that are here, you can get 100 of these smoothie bags with straws, no leakage, drink, they stand up, $21 for 100 bags. I don't know if that was, I think that was the one that she had shared. Let me click in it. And I think the ones that Kelly had were also reusable, weren't they? No leakage drink pouches, stand-up disposable drink container for freezing juice, cold and hot drinks, non-toxic BPA. Excuse me, BP. Excuse me, and I just realized I coughed all over my pumpkin. Are they, what size are they? That's what I want to know. Where is the size? Well, it gives a bag size, but it's like, that doesn't tell me how much it holds. You know what I'm saying? But it says that it's 9 inches high, 2.1 inches wide. The actual juice container area is 7.5 inches by 2.1 inches. That still doesn't tell me how many ounces it has in each of these. Man. So they look like this. Okay, that was my best attempt at showing you that. I know it's riveting. Riveting, I tell you, riveting. But I don't see how big they are. If you go into the group page on Facebook, which is linked in the description here for anybody who is interested in checking us out on the Facebook. But if you go onto Facebook and you look for, oh God, I don't know. I will ask Kelly to bump that post up by posting a comment in there. Hello. Hold on one second. Emoji King says, my first juicing book was by Dr. Norman Walker, and Gerson should have used fruit. Yes, he should have. He would have healed more people and had more of a bigger impact. But listen, he was a great forerunner to this beautiful, powerful knowledge that we have right now. So people are toxic for the Gerson. Yeah, people are too toxic for the Gerson therapy to work. Yeah. Natalie says, amazing. Thank you. And thank you, Sharon. Hey, you're welcome, babe. You are so welcome. Okay, so what I want to do, I do want to make a cookie first. What we're going to do is we're going to be turning this large amount. We're going to see how big we can make this, how compact we can get this when we put it through the juicer, so that when we put it in the freezer, we are going to be able to have more freezer room to store our food for our detox friendly preparedness pantry, which is basically what it is. That's what we're talking about today. How to prepare in case, hey, if there's a food shortage, am I prepared? Like, look, right? In Britain, people have already been experiencing this, right, Natalie?
What's that?
Food shortage.
What do you mean? Tell me what.
Natalie says that for 2 weeks they had no food, access to food,
Why?
fruits or vegetables in the UK. Because food supply, Kai is asking why, how? Because food supply chains are interrupted when this kind of thing goes down. Because that's what they want. They want you to suffer. They want you to suffer, you know, so that you'll agree to whatever they're going to tell you you need to do if you want food back on the shelves. You know what I'm saying? So we're going in prepared. We're going in prepared. Frozip. Thank you. Thank you, Alana. Frozip. That's what we want. fro zip. That's why I love you, Alana. That's one of the many reasons I love you, babe. Thank you. Do you remember how many cc's they were? Did they say? Let's see if this fro zip one. I drink too much juice. I need this like in a large size. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Figure out a way. Figure out a way to freeze your stuff. So what I'm going to do right now, let's make some cookies, you guys. I need some cookies. I'm going to make some peanut butter cookies just because, you know, I've made them with peanut butter. I also have made them with this nut butter. Where is my camera? Right? On this nut butter. And this is a mixture of just nuts and seeds, actually. Don't forget to stock up on pet food. Yeah, I was just saying that to Kaya just last night. We need to make sure to have, start getting bags of dry cat food. Because guaranteed, if there's a food shortage, we're not going to be able to get that kind of raw food for the cats because that's not going to be a thing anymore, right? Okay, so let's make some cookies, right? When you guys are having your pantry and you've got your buckwheat seeds, right? Because you've been prepared, and you've got some nut butters, and you know, you're prepared with nutrient-rich food that you can prepare for your family, and you stocked up on some good quality sweeteners like maple syrup or raw honey or whatever. You can always make something delicious and fun for your family, because we got to keep this fun for our families no matter what happens, right? Natalie says, yes, I have photos. It was crazy. Everyone was panic buying before stock could get to us. Yep. We had a little bit of that too, but it wasn't too bad. Pineapple for bursitis because of the bromelain. Yes, so true. Wow, they aren't that expensive either. $6.95 here in the US. What is $6.95? I missed something. Natalie says, thank you. You're welcome, honey. Yes, and you can buy different sizes for sure. Google carnivora dog food. If you love your dogs, dogs have rainbow bodies. Also, all animals do. Yes. Yes, they do. Okay, let me get some maple syrup, and then we're making cookies. So I'm going to use, I do allow maple syrup in my life. If you don't want to, you don't have to. You do you, boo. You do you. Right? But I'm doing that. Let me just pull up my Facebook to make sure that our stream is going well here. There we go. There we go. So we are going to make this this peanut butter cookie. I've made these before, and I want you to watch and understand very carefully why I do not have a recipe for everything. Once you understand texture and flavor and consistency of stuff, you don't need a recipe. So I'm putting some peanut butter in a bowl. How much? I don't know, that much. As much as my heart desires in that moment. That's how much peanut butter I'm going to use. Yeah, and I think that will be enough. And I'm not going to use this nut butter because I found it was okay, but it didn't give me that. All right, I'll use a little bit. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, I will. Shh, I will. I'll do it. I'll do it for you. I will do that for you. I will go the extra mile just because you want me to use it. So this nut and seed butter has dry roasted nuts and seeds containing almonds, cashews, chia seeds, hazelnuts, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, and Brazil nuts. And it really is delicious. That's all that it contains. So I'm going to put, I got to look too and see how much buckwheat do I have, because you need to add a lot of buckwheat to this to pull everything together. And I'm not sure I have enough buckwheat to do that. So this is the kind of thing that I'm going to slowly start stocking up on. Maybe not this one per se, because this was $12. Like, that's a ridiculous price to pay. But when you consider the, more expensive type nuts that are in here, I get it. Oh my God. This may seem like a lot of peanut butter. And if you still are on a very high detox right now, a really highly accelerated, because you got shit to clean up, like right freaking now, like your life is in jeopardy, like we got to go, and you're on a juice cleanse right now, or if you're just on an amplified detox because you want to experience for a short period of time, or, we just did a 40-day challenge. I did up to 28 days, I think, all juice. And some people went 40 days, like Rockstar Ruiz. Literally, that's his name. Rockstar on YouTube. Rockstar Ruiz. Are you still here, Ben? Rockstar Ruiz just finished 30 days on grapes and lemons. Dude, you earned your name, Rockstar Ruiz. You earned your name good and proper. So we're going to put some maple syrup in there as well. How much? Where's the recipe? I don't know how much. It's just that much. And you're just going to get that nice and incorporated, stir it around, give it a good stir. Now, this is the kind of thing that you're not going to eat the whole recipe for in one sitting. And you're going to see, you're going to think that you want to, but you're going to be so satisfied that you're going to be like, just like 2 is like, okay, 3 or 4, but you're going to get a lot of servings out of this. Well, you just want to remember that this is a more concentrated food, right? That nuts in general. Nuts are very highly concentrated. So you don't want to eat it in excess. You don't want to eat it too often. But you know what? This is way better than a Reese's peanut butter cup, y'all. Oh my God, every time you pass by there, can you just mind whatever is there? Or don't put that. We don't use that anymore. Can you? That is some seriously good stuff. And I am very aware. I don't know if you caught it. You might want to rewind it if you're watching this on the replay. That was a big lick of stuff. I didn't realize that you can just eat it like this, right off the spoon. Wow. Oh my God, that is good. That is some good stuff, you guys. What's that? Kristen says, I mixed peanut butter with my sprouted nut and seed butter. My granddaughter loved it. So simple. I even enjoyed it. I'm telling you, man. Elon Musk just moved to Texas. What do you think about that? Texas. I don't know. I don't have any opinion. That's like me asking you, hey, so and so just moved to Ontario. You would not have any clue what that would mean. But generally speaking, I see that a lot of Californians are moving to Texas. Yeah, it's interesting. Now to this, we are going to add our sprouted buckwheat groats. And we're going to just press and incorporate this until we get a beautiful cookie dough type situation. And it's coming together, baby. It's going to take a minute. We can start seeing it come together. And you just keep on, I need a bigger bowl. You just keep on adding more and more of the sprouted and dehydrated groats. And I'm telling you, wow. Oh, baby. We're at it again in the Real Juicy Detox Kitchen. We are talking about being prepared in case we have to go through a food shortage. Not that crazy of a concept, right? People have experienced that, right? Natalie was just talking about how she lived through that at the beginning of this whole COVID thing in the UK. Are you prepared? And that sure taught her a lesson, right, babe? It was like, oh, that's happening? Okay, we gotta be more prepared here. How are you prepared? If there were to be a food shortage, would you be prepared? Would you be able to feed your family? I wouldn't right now, but I'm starting. I'm starting by learning how to grow my own food, right? What to buy instead of just rice and beans. I would buy chickpeas and buckwheat. You could always make dumplings. You can always make a pie crust. You could always make, you know what I'm saying? You have a way to make alkaline food. You have a way to make alkaline food for your family so that you don't have any re-kicking up of any, health issues. You can take a proactive approach to this. Know that it is coming again. They're talking about it. It's in the ethers, you guys. If it's in the ethers and it's already been experienced, then guess what? It's going to happen. Are you prepared? Don't feel anxious. What can you put in your freezer and in your dry pantry that is going to be detox friendly? Is it going to be an accelerated detox? No, but it's not going to be an acidosis experience. You're not going to have, you're not going to have compromised health because of it, right? So let's check this out. Let's see if this is going to hold together. So what we have here is a nice cookie type consistency that we might need to add a little bit more sticky liquid to get it to hold together, but let me taste it. Mmm. I really do prefer these just strictly peanut butter. But I don't like to eat too many peanuts because that can be hard on my digestion, and I can usually feel it right away if it's too much. Yes, you could use honey. Absolutely. An awful lot of retired naval submariner officers have moved to the mountains. Why would they do that? Do they know something? Yes, they do. Could we use honey? Yes, you totally could. Waiting on packages to deliver. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I'm so honored and glad that you're tuned in here, my friend. It's so good to have you here. Oh, Kristen asked, do you dehydrate the grouts after sprouting them? Yes, after I sprout them, then I put them in the dehydrator on a tray, on a small grid tray so that they don't fall through. And I dehydrated them for, I don't know, a couple of hours until they're dry and crunchy. I'm just adding in a little bit more peanut butter and a little bit more maple syrup. Don't be afraid to lick your fingers. You're doing a beautiful, delicious, messy job that tastes awesome. You know, this is my home kitchen. All right. Just get that back incorporated. It's a little bit more of a crumbly texture. What you could do is you could just have it as a crumble. You can crumble this on top of some nice scream, right? You can have this as a filling even in a cinnamon roll that you can make out of plantain or banana. That's the other thing that we can, let's talk about what fruit would you freeze that you have access to now that would be really good? Like I wouldn't freeze oranges. I don't think that would defrost very well. And I'm not referring to juices once you've juiced it, but like what fruits have you guys frozen? Like you can freeze berries, but you know, berries are kind of expensive to come by. Right? What would you freeze? You can definitely dehydrate fruit as well. And then rehydrate it. Totally could do that. Roxor says, very interested in sprouting. I think you would find it really, really good. Day 46 juicing here. 21 days ago, I started red grape, and Tom, I tried adding lemon for a bit. Bowel movement slow, so using prune when I'm on slow mode. Good. I have melon on hand for when I need to chew. Awesome, Louise, you're doing it, girl. Okay, I think this tastes good. It doesn't taste as good as my first batch. Why? Oh, it tastes so good, though. What am I talking about? What am I doubting? Me? No, I mean, yeah. She's like, are you okay? I'm like, no, yeah. I mean, yeah. That is so delicious, you guys. You can just eat it just like that. You don't even have to put it on a cookie. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If you wanted to make a cheesecake, you can use this as the bottom, you know, or a pumpkin pie. Like I think it was Stacy that had a pumpkin pie recipe. Mm-hmm. That's fire. That is fire, you guys. I don't know. I feel like this is a little bit overkill for a platter for this. But maybe that just means I'll need to make more to fill it up. And I don't feel like getting my hands dirty, so I'm just going to do like a little canal, you know? Okay, that totally didn't work. Burns. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to, just make it into a little ball, and then I'll come back around and press them down. I'll come back around and press them down. That sounds like a country song. No, I'm gonna do this the other way. Okay. So I'm just going to do this back and forth like this, just to kind of make a little ball, you know what I mean? That I will come back afterwards. Wait. I'll come back around after and flatten them out. Yes, I will. So what are you guys planning on putting in your pantry? Let's chat about that. What are you going to start ordering? What are you going to start stocking up on in your raw vegan detox pantry? Your raw vegan survival pantry. What's going in there? I would love to hear your ideas. Let's share some beautiful ideas so that we can all go into this time in case we need it prepared. What are you going to have in your pantry for your detox? For me, definitely buckwheat groats. Definitely some nut butters. I'm going to get some tahini. I'm going to get some peanut butter. Definitely going to stock up on stuff like dates, raisins. What else? I'm going to fill my freezer full of vegetables. You have made this along with me. Oh my God, it is so good. Yes, Rachel. Woo, woo, woo. I freaking love that. You're just, cheers to you, babe. And here's to you. Let's do a cheers. Cheers. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. You know when you make something so good, you just need to bust a little move? That's this recipe right here. I'm just loving this. I friggin' love that you're making this along with me. Thank you. Thank you for doing that, honey. I love that. I love knowing that. You just want to keep on scooping these out into nice little portion sizes. Maybe I fix my camera a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing a little bit more. Let me switch this camera. Oh, I should put that back on my playlist since I'm not using my phone. Do you guys know that if you play my playlist, if you go to one of my playlists and you just hit play all, it will play all of those videos subsequently. And did you know if you were to do that, wait, let me look at you in your face when I say this. Let me look at you in your face. Look at me. Look at me. Look into my eyes. Look at my balls. Dolly, timestamp, 2 minutes and 12 seconds. 2 hours and 12 minutes. Oh my God. He's going to laugh out loud when he hears me say that. One of his favorite memes, this gorilla with his balls out. Look at my balls. I want you to know how amazing it is that you are doing this alongside of me. That means the absolute world to me. I don't know if you really realize how much that means to me. And that the fact that you guys are helping me grow this channel because you're here amazingly, all 25 to 30 of you between the two platforms, Facebook and YouTube. And you're just here chilling out with me, and this is all working together. And some of you are playing the playlist because you really want me to have to be monetized faster, right? And you realize that it's all about the watch time, baby. It's all about the watch time. And even some of you are even playing it while you're asleep so that I can get the watch time. I mean, come on. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. I'm going to be monetized in like 3 or 4 days at this rate. So the playlists are the way, if you want to help me to do that faster, the playlists are a great way to do that. So if you go to my YouTube channel, The Real Juicy Detox on YouTube, and you just go on to any of the playlists on the detox subject anyhow, because I don't think I've set it to a serial playlist on the other ones. But anyhow, go into one of those detox playlists and you just let it play. That just is going to help my views, my hours go up. You need 4,000 in the last 365 days. You have to have 3,000 hours of watch time on YouTube. in order to be able to earn money from their ad revenue program, their partner program, as it's called. So you guys are amazing. You've been helping so much, because that's what's going to allow me to not, that's what's going to allow me to do this for free, is for me to be able to make passive income from my YouTube channel and sharing these things. Because I don't want to charge you any money to have these awesome cook with me classes or uncook with me. Oh my God. This is a little bit too good, you guys. So the fact that you guys are watching, and you're watching it on YouTube especially, but Facebook is fine as well. I like my Facebook views, you know. It's a very important platform for getting the work of this out into the world. And it's going to go a long way to helping me keep my content free for you to consume, while I still have a way to earn an income, you know? Because I'm not rolling in money over here. I got to work for my coin as well as do you. Uh-huh. And this is my work. Okay. Let me wash my hands a bit. One second. So I do happen to have, Louise, a springform pan. I got a set of these on Amazon. Louise said, cheesecake base is a super idea for this. What would you put on top, I wonder, if you were to improve as you do so well? Can't wait to be so confident in the kitchen. Getting there. Oh my gosh, you are getting there. You're good, girl. Wow. Okay. I'll play the video on my laptop while I sleep too. Happy to do anything to help. Oh my God. Thank you. I literally have just realized this. I'm like, all this time, I'm doing the do and doing the monetization goal and, you know, getting there. I've never once mentioned it in a video, because I've always been like, oh, it'll happen when it happens. And I have to say, you guys, because of your viewership, even without knowing that that was helping me out. Let me just put these in my hand and get these little cookies formed. Just pressing it out into a little round, just like so. But in the last 52 days, I've gone from 400 watch time hours in the last 365 days to, well, I don't know. Let's check and see. Let's see what it's at right now. Where do I go in and check that again? Oh yeah, over on this browser. YouTube. Let's see what it says now. It updates like every 24 hours. So I have gained, I'm at 3,548 public watch hours as of now. I'm required to have 4,000 watch hours within the last 365 days. So in the last 50 days, I have gotten just over 3,100 views, hours viewed, hours. That's long. Like, I don't know if you realize, but that's like a pretty big accomplishment in a year, never mind in 50 days, you know, and that is because of you guys. So thank you. I so appreciate that. And like I said, it's only recently that I realized, oh yeah, I kind of never even really asked for any. I should have asked for some help. So if you do want to help me out, that would be awesome. I usually have it running on my TV, my laptop, the iPad, and my small second phone during the day. And that's only within the last 2 days I've been doing that. And it makes a difference, you guys, because on average, before, my watch hours would be anywhere from 30 to the highest at one point, a couple of times, several times, was like 120 watch hours. But those were not regular. But now I've gotten, I think it was like 150 yesterday. So it takes 24 hours to see the result of that. So it'll be interesting to see. I wonder if I'll be able to hit my monetization by the weekend. That would be cool. Okay, this one is breaking apart. Come on. It's like, damn it, I need slightly damp fingers, you know, wet fingers. That's what I need. Hold on. That's what I need. But I have a springform pan as well, Louise. So why don't we do, I don't know what I would put on top. What would I do for the cheesecake filling? I could do a chocolate. I think a chocolate cheesecake would be good, right? Peanut butter, chocolate, Reese's peanut butter. Right. I could do a nice raw vegan cacao cheesecake filling. I could do the pumpkin because I've got pumpkin right here. I could do pumpkin. Has anybody ever done a chocolate pumpkin? Like use the pumpkin in order to give it the body and the, you know, the main base of it. I could do a chocolate pumpkin. Has anybody ever had a chocolate pumpkin cheesecake? Because the pumpkin might taste pretty mild. And if you put enough raw cacao powder, it should have more of a chocolate feel, right? Because there's the thing. I don't want to do something heavy in the nuts for the topping because I've already got heavy in the nuts for the base. My nuts are heavy. I'm a little heavy in the nuts. Oh my God, Bernadette. That was so rude. That was so funny though. I'm a little heavy in the nuts. I'm a little heavy in the nuts for the base of the cheesecake. What with the peanut butter in here. Look at this. This just looks so delicious, doesn't it? Oh, you guys aren't seeing it. Hold on. Let me switch my camera. Shit. I'm doing a little technique up in here, thinking that you guys are seeing it. I seriously can't wait for my I got a little attachment so that I can have my spare phone up there at my camera so I can have a monitor for this shindig. I got blue balls on my tree. I got heavy nuts in my cheesecake. Like, oh my God. Sorry, trying to turn my phone around didn't mean a sad face. Sorry. Oh, no sad face. What? I didn't see. No, I won't take it as a sad face. Don't you worry, babe. Let me see. Where was I? I've seen a lot of good reviews on the dates Kelly told us about if you haven't ordered yet. Cindy, those reviews are phenomenal. Are they not? Did you see the pictures? They're like plums. They're the size of plums, for crying out loud. I did look into it. I was going to order, and then I was like, let me just price shop, because I like to buy, if I'm doing something, I like to do it a lot. You know what I mean? So if I buy something, it's because I'm going to buy a lot of it, and it's got to be cost effective for me. And I worked out the price, and for £5, that's $100. Was it $100? No, £10. What was it? What is £10? Was £10 $100? I forget. I price shopped and I compared. It would be almost triple, or if not quadruple, the price of that I pay for dates here. Yeah, I can get a 2-pound box of dates for $12.99. I think the 50 pounds of dates was going to be that was it. 5 pounds of dates was going to be $49. So $50 for 5 pounds of dates. That works out to, with Canadian, and then I had to add on top of that the Canadian exchange rate. It was going to end up costing me, plus shipping, was going to end up costing me like $80 or $90 at any rate. I'm not going to be getting them there. I wish I could, but when you live in Canada and you have to pay the exchange rate and shipping is ridiculous, can't do it. Can't do it when I get £2 of dates. Is it 2 pounds? At any rate, I can get it for like a fraction of the price, is what I'm saying. So yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. And I still didn't show you my board, but here we go. So these are the little nuggets of deliciousness with the sprouted buckwheat butter. And they taste so good. So good. So I'm just going to pop this into the fridge, or if you wanted to eat it sooner, you can pop it into the freezer. But if you wanted to eat it right now, you can just eat it right now, right? You don't have to pop it in at all. It'd just be a softer cookie. But these are really good, you guys. So delicious. So I'm going to pop this into the fridge. And then I want to do something with this lovely leftover base. And I'm going to make a cheesecake base. So I've got a springform pan right here. Let me see. Let me see. Cheers, Rachel. So glad that you are here. Are buckwheat groats the same as seeds? Yes, Kristen. Yes, they are. My all-time favorites is dates, cacao blended, rolled into a ball, covered them in nettle seeds. Tastes amazing. Oh my God, that sounds incredible. Cindy said, you're so welcome, my friend. Wish I would have thought to tell you about doing a long video and playing them all night sooner. So sorry. No worries. No worries. It's all good. Listen, everything happens when I am ready for it to happen as well. I'm ready for it to happen now. I'm ready for the blow up to happen now. This is a perfect timing. Things are always happening in the best timing. Don't ever doubt that. Don't ever doubt that. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put my springform pan together. Just like so. And these are great because there's a spring action. That's why it's called a springform pan. And then the bottom drops out. You see that? So what I'm going to actually do, though, is I'm going to line this. I know it is Teflon lined, made out of Teflon, so, it won't stick. But I am going to drop some saran wrap into there so that I can just really make sure that it'll lift out beautifully. Okay, so I'm just going to scoop this in. Okay. It's so weird because I'm moving backwards to the camera, you know? Do you guys like the camera cam? Do you like the camera cam? Give me some hearts if you're loving the camera cam, the camera cam. Oh God, Berns, the food cam. Let me know if you're loving the food cam right now. So you just want to press that down. And you just want to lick that off your finger because that's good. I'm just going to fold this over. I'm just going to come down here and use this dual purpose saran wrap. I'm just going to come around and just press it all down. Everyone loves balls, even my garbage eating peeps. Right? The balls are everything. You can roll these into balls as well. You just want to press that down. Get it really, you know. Now, what you can also do, let's say you just didn't want to make anything else out of it. Bam. You go like that and you got yourself a beautifully formed cookie, right? Ready to go. But we want to turn this into something a little extra because we extra up in here. We extra. You just want to continue to press it down until it is nice and firmly down there. Then you're going to put this into the freezer or the fridge while you decide, whoops, not to press it out, not to ruin it. Come on, Berns. While you decide what you want to have to fill it with. Let's see, some of you guys have some amazing suggestions here of what we can use to fill this with. So let's run through and see here. Blue balls. Heavy nuts. Yes, girl. You know I love the ball jokes. I made raw chocolate and dipped them too. Oh, that sounds good, Kara. I mean, who could resist some balls dipped in some chocolate? Am I right? Chocolate dipped balls are pretty much right up there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Raw walnut brownies were also a huge hit. Oh, my gosh. Yes. Yes. Louise says, you so deserve to be paid for your input, Berns. I was going to ask you if I could make a voluntary donation for all your time and how much my body and food intake awareness and skills have so grown. Oh, gosh, girl. When I do get monetized, there is a way, actually. It's called a super chat. You can tip somebody. You can tip your favorite content creator during a live stream. So, but, you know, it's not necessary. Listen, this is not about financial stuff. But of course, I'm never going to say no. I'm open to receiving always because I know the value that I put out. But that's not why I do it, I guess is what I'm saying. You know, if you want to, I'm open to receiving, baby. I let the abundance flow. That's a good way to show gratitude when you can show gratitude. I've done it. I've sent my favorite content creators super chat tips because I grow from it, you know. So you'll you'll have time. Don't worry. Uh, Amy said I would use young coconut meat blended for smooth cheesecake base. Yes, and I have some young Thai coconut that I could use for this. That's a great idea. Oh, Burns, your face is so cute when you try to remember something you can't. So sweet. You are just lovely, my friend. You're so awesome. Thank you. I love the food, Campbell. What happened to the split screen? What? This split screen right here? I could go split screen. I could go full screen. I could go this screen. Or I could go, I could go all kinds of screens, girl. But yes, I love the food cam. I love the split. I love me the split screen. Listen, I think this is so cool. Ooh, I've got dried mulberries. Yes, dried mulberry, nuts, avocado as top, blended. Wow, that is a great idea. I've got avocado in the fridge. I've got mulberry. I've got some nuts. That is good. You can also replace out the nuts with seeds if you don't want to have any more nuts. Carol, will you post your raw chocolate and walnut brownie recipes, please? Yes, do post. There's so many good raw vegan walnut brownie recipes. Oh my God. But yes, Kara, if you can post that in the group, that would be awesome. Let me go up here because I know I missed a couple. Oh, I think I got them all. If you had a question and you posted a question, let me know if I did not see that and I will read it out again. So we can do a variety of those things here, right? And this is why I think if you really want to be prepared for any kind of food shortage or, you know, emergency preparedness planning, right? Because we going down this road, guys. We're getting into it. Stock up on your buckwheat seeds. Stock up on your nut butters. Stock up on your favorite maple syrup, stuff like this, right? Although we are fortunate enough to live in an area called the Mennonites. There are a lot of Mennonites that live in our area, and they they ain't buying into any of this stuff either. So they have also we have maple syrup farms where I live, so I'm not worried about the maple syrup not being around. But make sure to grow your sprouts. Make sure to grow your sprouts. Always look into how can I be the most self-sufficient. But let's bring out those cookies and let's see if the kids want to come down for a taste test, shall we? Shall we? Louis says, I know, babe, simply the circle of love exchange, money, gifts, time. Oh, I understand, of course. It's all just good awareness of your investment and learning, sharings. Oh, you're so welcome, babe. Yeah, you'll have an opportunity to do that as soon as I get monetized. Yay. I love that I've been snacking on these alfalfa sprouts. I need to get growing another batch. I also have some. I also have some in this jar. Look at this. Look at all that deliciousness. Just grown in a jar on my counter. How cool is that? Are you inspired to get growing? Are you inspired to get your raw vegan food preparedness pantry going? Because what are you going to eat? What are you going to eat? Fresh, delicious. What's going to happen if you don't have access to food? What are you going to eat? Please, God, give us a little while so we can get prepared if that's going to happen. Because we need a little bit of time. We didn't realize before. Did not realize before. right? But now that we know, now we know. Okay, let me get the cookies out, and then we're going to taste it. I'm going to hold off on making a decision on what to make in here for later. So I'm going to put this in the fridge. I'm going to get the cookies out, and let's have a little taste test. Okay, so here we are. Doesn't look any different than when we put them in, but let's just pretend something happened. Oh, I was going to call the kids down. Right. Let me call the kids down. 1 second. And then I was going to show you how juicing and pulverizing this is going to save so much space in your fridge, but I don't think we're going to get to that today. And that is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But you get the idea. You put it through your juicer. You save the pulp. If you want, save the pulp with the juice as well. Pulverize it, but don't juice it. Or you can chop it in your blender, whatever. Get that size really compacted down so that you can store more volume-wise in your freezer. Let me get the girls. Hiya. Can you come do a taste test? Come on, Brooke. Come on, girls. What? Oh, you guys suck. I'll do a taste test. It's peanut butter cookies. I was like, what is it? I says peanut butter cookies. Oh, I'm lazy. I said, okay, fine. I'll do a taste test. They're already starting to firm up. I think I hear them. They're coming. They're coming. You can also make a little tempered chocolate and dip these in. It'll be like the ultimate crunchy, what's it called? Reese's peanut butter cup.
Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Mm. Ooh, oh no.
What?
Drop something in there.
It's okay. They're good, eh? Mmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Really good. It's like,
Oh my God, it tastes like Reese's. A little tempered chocolate on that. Completely covered in chocolate, melted chocolate. Let it harden. It'll be like a Reese's peanut butter cup, or you can get one of those little one of these little cupcake containers. You put a little bit of chocolate on the bottom, so you have a little chocolate base. You make a little tempered chocolate, which I'm not going to do right now because I'm about done. Look at that. You're welcome. Look at that. It even fits into the little cupcake holder. Put a little bit on chocolate on the bottom, put it in, and then put a little bit of chocolate on the top. You got yourself your own crunchy Reese's peanut butter cup. Shut the front door. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. You guys. That is so good. Mm. Wow. Now you can make that with seed butter. Let's say you're not wanting to have any nuts in your diet right now, but you're okay with seeds. You can make or use pumpkin seed butter. You can use sesame seed butter, which is tahini. Tahini with a little bit of oh my God, tahini with a little bit of lemon juice for a little tang. It works beautifully with the bitterness of the tahini. And then you mix it in the same way, and you put in some maple syrup, some honey. Okay, tahini, honey, in kind of the quantities we made with the maple syrup. Put a little bit of juice of a lemon. No, sorry, I'm giving the recipe wrong. Hold on. Back up. You want to put about half a cup of tahini and the juice of one lemon. You're going to stir that around, and right away, as you're stirring that vigorously, it's going to kind of seize up on you. It's kind of going to turn a little bit hard. Keep stirring it. Keep stirring it really, really well. Stir it really, really well. What's going to happen is it's going to get a little bit of a firmness to it. Then to that, you're going to add in your sweetener. You can do molasses. Oh my God, that would taste so good. Tahini and molasses. Shut the front door. You can put molasses. You can put maple syrup. You can put honey. You're going to stir that around really well. So now it's going to come back a little bit more liquidy. Then you're going to stir in the buckwheat groats that you've sprouted, that you've now dehydrated. There are these crunchy little nuggets. Oh my good God, that is going to taste so good. Can you see that? Can you see how that's going to taste amazing? You guys have got to try that. Jennifer says, hi, y'all. Hey, girl, how you doing? Thank you, Berns. I started watching you when you posted on your 50th birthday. Wow, that was a while ago. Oh my God. And I thought, wow, if I can look like you when I'm 50, I'd be super happy. You're amazing, woman. My 55th birthday, like this year's birthday, or 5 years ago? Which birthday? 50 or because I did my first Facebook Live was on my 50th birthday. Yeah. First Facebook Live ever. 50th birthday. And I was looking pretty amazing then as well. Then I fell off that wagon. Thank you so much for watching me for so long, babe. I love you. So we made these beautiful peanut butter cookies. We talked about how to prepare for a food shortage as a raw vegan and what kind of things we can do to start preparing for that. And we're going to be talking about that more and more because I want us to go into that whole thing aware that just like Natalie said, right, Natalie? You weren't ready for it. You weren't prepared at all when you had your food shortage in the UK. Things went back. But still, some things are not easy to find, right? You want to go into this next phase. It was this year in a group. Yeah. So that was my 55th birthday. Thank you. I think I saw it. Did you like that video? Did you like that post today? Or somebody just recently liked that post, and it was like, oh my God, that's so cute. That's so cute. I'm super happy that I look like I do and feel like I do at 55. It's been an amazing experience to be able to do all this. I love you guys so much. I really do. Oh, you saw it on my birthday. Yeah. So amazing. So amazing. So amazing. I'm so grateful to all of you. And listen, Natalie, I'm telling you, babe, if I can do this, you can do this. I go back and I will try to do something. Go back in my Facebook pages and see some of the earlier before and afters of me on this journey. I was 25 pounds heavier on June 1st, 2020. I was not looking in my best form at all. That cute little orange outfit I had on for my 55th birthday, it wouldn't have gone past I couldn't get it on past my hips. I was just like, you know. So if I can do it, you can do it, babe. If I can do it, you can do it. I promise. It's true. It's true. And we're here to support you. And we are here within this community to realize, first of all, it's not even about the weight, right? It's about you just loving yourself more every single day, every single sip of the way, you're loving yourself more. And before you know it, bam, you're living your best life. You're glowing. You've got more energy. Remember what our class notes were? Where are the class notes on the end result of doing this? This is a great note to end on today, by the way. These were from, holy shit, was my gain down the whole time? My gain was down the whole time. You guys might need to really crank up your volume for most of that video. I apologize. But these are the things that you can expect to gain. The end result of a detox process: increased energy, many times more dynamic and dramatic. These are in the Masterclass Detox 101, by the way. That class was epic. It's in the description. You know what I should do? I should pin a comment here. Let me just pin something to the top of this. Your channel. Just bear with me, you guys. Detox Masterclass series. I'm just going to post this copy link. Okay, I'll post it over here. I don't want to post it there. I want to post it on the Facebook so that I can pin it. How do I do that? Oops. Shh, quiet. Natalie says, yes, be prepared, because when it hits, it's so stressful. Walking into empty shops, heartbreaking. Yeah, you lived through that, didn't you? That would be really heartbreaking. I bet it felt like a true apocalypse was going down, didn't it? Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone. How do I post a comment on here? On my own video while it's live. Can't I do that? Oh, comments on. Yeah, but I want to post a comment. Write a comment. Oh, there we go. Woo! All right, Berns. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time, but I can get it. What am I posting here? What's the comment? Oh, the masterclass, right. And I think I can. No, I don't want to go to the link. Pin that comment. There we go. There we go. Whew. All right. I'm on the ball with this. I'm on the ball with this. Let me just try one more thing. Let's see if I can I can add a public comment. Yay. Oh man, it takes a while to figure out this whole text stuff. I'm not going to lie. I can pin that comment. Okay, pin comment, yes. Okay, so we went through all of these different things, but look at all of the things that you can expect to experience once you have healed your body and detox your body. And don't you want to go into the next little phase of whatever is going to come down the pike? Don't you want to go in with increased energy? Many times more dynamic and more dramatic than any kind of energy you've ever had. Don't you want to go in breathing and having greater lung capacity? Don't you want to go in with an increased sense of smell, taste, and hearing? Yes, you want to go in with all of that. Don't you want to go in with tumors being reduced or eliminated? Don't you want to go in with less lymphatic swelling? What about greater strength in previously weak areas? Do you want to do that? If you had a bum knee, don't you want your knee to be strong on its own? What about increased circulation? What about gray hair? You want a little gray hair disappearing? Like, look, you can hardly see any gray hair. I used to wonder if I was going to have to start dyeing my hair or if I was just going to transition gracefully into a gray mohawk. I don't have to see that now. What about your skin? You guys, skin begins to tighten and become softer. So true. I didn't have any of this either before, honey. Well, I had some of it, but not to the extent that I do now. Not at all. What about clarity in thinking? Do you want better clarity? Do you want to feel more clear? What about your memory? Do you want better memory? Disease symptoms disappear, blood sugars normalize, blood pressure will normalize, deeper relationship with God and nature, higher sense of happiness, joy, well-being, skin blemishes disappear. How about that? What about no more acne? No more eczema, no more skin rashes, right? And I know that some of you have been working your butt off to get here, to get to these end results. And I know it's taking some time, baby. It's just going to take as long as it's going to take. It just means that you're more lymphatically impaired and stagnant than most other people. That's okay. You're here on your journey, and that's all that matters. Right? What about a higher sense of happiness, joy, and well-being? Yes, that's what I want for all of us. Bowels move better, improved kidney function, voice strengthens, right? Because I know some of you out there are working on regaining your voice again, your ability to speak your voice, your ability to speak with a strong, clear, articulate voice, right? Heart arrhythmias disappear, improved eyesight, overall sense of well-being and vibrancy, reverse of the aging process. 55, come on, shut up. No, you shut up. No, you shut up. No, seriously, shut up. It feels so good. Never get sick or catch what's going around, and so much more, guys. That's just the tip of the iceberg. That's what we get. That's why we're doing what we're doing here, right? I love you guys. Love you guys for being on this journey, right? So there are the masterclass playlists. You can make coconut milk and the omega. Yeah, I actually made coconut milk for the chai seed, pudding. That's something I'm going to definitely stock up on is coconut cream, coconut milk. Now, usually I would not recommend coconut milk out of the can, but we're not going to be able to get coconut milk if we have a food shortage. And that is not going to be able to keep anyhow. So coconut cream, canned coconut milk is what I'm going to stock up on. That's another thing. Why don't we make a list of, I want you to make a list of pantry items that you feel you're going to need. And every time you go to the grocery store, if you can't afford to go and make a huge bulk shop, every time you go to the grocery store, add a couple of things on that list to your basket, put it in the storage. Coconut milk is not expensive. $1.50 a can if you can find it for that. Buy 10 cans, put it in there. You know what I mean? Start small, do what you can. Those Fro-Zip are, oh, hey, Kelly. Those Fro-Zip are great for making juice prep easy. I wish I did more watermelon. How much do they hold, Kelly? How many ounces can you put into one? Because I know you like drinking large quantities of juice too, right? And so how big are they? I couldn't find that on the Amazon link. User piece use. Okay, so yeah, you use the coconut meal and the water alternatively. Use meal in energy balls, etc. You know what I use the coconut meal from the when I made the coconut milk in class when I did the chia pudding a little while back is I used that coconut meat. I ground it up really like a paste, coconut meat paste, and I used it in the burgers. Yeah, they were great in the burgers. These peanut butter cookies, I'll just have one more just to make sure, just to triple verify that it tastes good. Just for you, though. The things I'm sacrificing, nothing. I'm sacrificing nothing. There is nothing but goodness in here. All right. Yes, I know. If you're on a high level accelerated detox, if that's your path right now, then you want to not have this because it has nuts, or maybe you want to swap out seeds, right, Amy, for the nuts. But I feel that I'm good, and I can tell I've been waiting to see how my stomach feels, because if it was too much for me, I would be feeling it by now. So let me just have this last bite. That's good, Kelly. 16 ounces?
Come check out what I got on the driveway.
No way! Kelly has his truck back. Oh my God, baby, I'm so happy. It's
good, but
great.
it's thanks. Just do it for test drive. That's good. Just now the back thing. But yeah, I'm gonna fill up a little bit.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. His truck has been in the shop since the summertime when we broke down live on the stories.
Yeah.
Broke down in buttfuck nowhere, like 3.5, 4 hours away from home.
Yeah, I'm going back.
I'm coming out. I'll be there in a minute. I'm almost done class.
Okay, I'm filling up gas. I gotta take the truck back to the mechanic.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. No, I just took it for a test drive.
Okay, I'll see you later then. Oh my God, he's so excited. Did I use the Vitamix? That's right. I did use the Vitamix. I did. You're right. Sometimes I can't remember what it is I use, but so you can do it in the juicer. Okay, good. So 16 ounces for the Pro-Zip, the Fro-Zip. That's a really good price. And are those reusable, Kelly? Are the Fro-Zip containers reusable? Because if that's the case, I'm going to order some of those and start freezing juices as well. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Cindy. He came in here like a little boy who got his favorite toy that he was begging for all year for Christmas under the tree. That was his smile. That was his energy that he came in here with. We've had the company truck that he works for to use for our personal use if he needed to. But man, he's been like, I want my truck back. And we thought that the engine completely burnt out and would need a brand new engine, which would be several $1,000s more than we can afford right now. I mean, like $10,000 to fix it. But turns out, no, it's just a couple thousand. Oh my God, I'm so happy for him. It's been so hard for him to not have his own truck, I tell you. I can reuse them. Okay, great. Guys, the Fro-Zip, I'm going to drop that in the Amazon store. You guys want that for sure. About the coconut milk, I saw a video of someone doing it with a Nama juicer. I couldn't share, otherwise I would have shared it with you. Okay. All right. Well, I will look that up for sure. For sure. For sure. All right, you guys. So we made some delicious cookies. We talked about preparing for a food shortage, preparing your detox friendly preparedness pantry for in case you have to experience in case you experience a food shortage. Look, Natalie did, right? It's not cray talk. It's like legit. This shit is going on. If I'm home, I reuse them. When I travel, I just throw them away. Okay, good to know. Good to know. We talked about what to prepare, how to get started on thinking about God. What would happen if there was a food shortage? What do I have in the house that I would be able to use, over an extended period of time? Do I have enough? What do I have? What's in the freezer? Yes, I am doing a check-in tonight. I did not do a check-in last night. I'm so sorry, guys. I got to tell you, I know I don't need to apologize for this. I get it. I need to take my rest too. I'm not feeling guilty, but I'm just saying, I miss you guys so much when I don't do the check-in. That's why I did do stories last night. I made sure to story it up. Yesterday after class, I just felt really tired. I think I mentioned that the night before I had gone to bed at 3 a.m. Yes, 3 a.m. And I was really a lot more tired than I realized. So by the time I finished in class and I went and I cleaned up the kitchen and I got things done, I went and laid down in bed. It was 5 o'clock. I did not get up until like 7:59. I had a 3-hour nap and I was just like, I'm good. I'm still half asleep. I thought maybe I would just spend the rest of the night and just sleep right through till the morning. But then I thought, you know what? I do miss Dali. I'd like to connect with him every single night so that it's. So I was like, all right, let me get my butt out of bed, but let me send a note to the class that classes are postponed for tonight. And that was why, because I needed my sleep. No. No, I did not put the blue lights on the tree as yet. I don't know why I'm so scared. It's like, just take off the damn lights if you don't like them, right? But I went and I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I bought 8 boxes of blue lights. So each one is 10 feet long. So I bought double the amount of lights I have on the tree right now for the tree, all blue. And I'm slightly terrified that it'll look like shit. I also got a couple of extra clear lights with the green string. So I might, if it doesn't look good, if the blue lights on the tree don't look like fire, I'm going to take them off and use those blue lights somewhere else. I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited to get the tree finished. Just add in some blue with the white. I thought of that too. I did think of that so that it would be like a blue and white tree. But I feel like if I'm going to do blue, I should just commit and do blue. You know what I'm saying? It's like for me, I'm either all in or I'm not in at all. It's either all or nothing with me sometimes. So it's either going to be all blue or all white or a rainbow. Like everybody gets equal billing. You know what I mean? Like the rainbow, the red, the blue, the green, the whatever other color is on a RGB string of lights. You guys are amazing. So yes, I will be back. I will be back this evening for our check-in at 8 Eastern Standard Time. And all right, I'll go put the blue lights on now. We'll see how it works. Not live, not that live, not that much now. But if I put the blue lights on, I'll show you guys when I come back to do our evening check-in. Oh, and remember, the thought for today is be kind. Be kind. Be kind to yourself through this process. Be kind to other people around you, even the ones that are really aggravating and really irritating. Those ones, the ones that cause you the most growth. Yeah, those ones. Be kind to everybody. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to this planet. Oh my goodness. I love you all, and I will see you this evening. Mwah.